right, all right.
That's right.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bring us in, bring us in, bring us in.
Yeah, we're back in the building.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man.
All praises. Shalom, shalom, Israel. The sign of Christ bless.
Benjavite brethren, you one God. Now, anyway.
Wow, went too far.
He's
He's Benjamin.
African American. Hey, so, anyways. Hey, we back. Oh my God, baby. Who I got right now? So far.
Hey, this is Officer Ray Well.
Officer Abraham, you already know it.
Officer Menahem.
Officer Polite.
And this is the
Armor of God. Armor of God radio show. IUIC Raleigh in the building.
Well going.
Hey, back by popular demand.
Right.
This topic.
Yes.
This is one of our older shows.
Yep.
Last year.
Yep.
Last year.
Let's
get that title.
So our team didn't make the thumbnail.
Ooh.
Open air rebuke.
Yeah.
Who's over that
didn't
team?
make the thumbnail. Hey, yeah, put it over here.
Who's over that team?
Put it over there. There
You got
it is.
allegiance to him.
Yeah. Scoot over something. They need to get you front and center.
You got to center
Scoot over something.
You center you so you can properly shame you.
All right, there it is.
All right.
Shame.
It's about time you align with something.
Yeah. All right, so today's topic, by popular demand.
Right.
What did I call this show? I forgot. What? Animated visions and something. It's adult. It's cartoon conspiracies part 2.
Yeah, about to say. Cartoon conspiracy part 2.
Yeah.
You tried.
Yeah, I tried. It's cartoon conspiracies part 2, but it's a different title. So yeah.
And spray painted to him.
Shout out to Officer Khalil.
Yeah, we miss you, bro.
Yeah, man.
He did come back for the Friday, Fix Your Face Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of weird that we didn't have it the whole time, though. So now when it came in, I was like, man, this is different.
I don't like it. now. No, I liked it. It was good. All praises. Shout out to the officer. All praises. Let's get that scripture.
Let go.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That you might be able to stand against the tricks and lies of the devil. He has a billion tricks out there. Right. But you can fight all of those tricks as long as you put on this Bible, put on this armor. All right? Yeah, one more. Give me that one in Revelation. We haven't pulled that one in a while, but we need that one. I like the one in 18. Yeah, give me that one instead.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 23.
Come on.
And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee.
Right.
And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee.
Let's talk about it in America, but go ahead.
For thy merchants were the great men of the earth.
Corporations.
For by thy sorceries,
by your witchcraft, you devil. Go ahead.
Were all nations deceived.
Were all nations deceived. Hey, you know what? That's a perfect precept too. I ain't gonna pull it. But you know it says the land was in darkness, but the people in gross darkness. All nations were deceived. They made sure everybody was in darkness, but they put special emphasis on the darkness we would be in.
I got a precept to go along with the precept that you're not going to pull.
Go ahead.
Well, you go ahead and get it. Give me Isaiah 47, verse 5.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 5.
Verse 5, and then we're going to jump down. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sit thou silent.
Sit thou silent.
And get thee into darkness.
Go into darkness.
Darkness.
Come on.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
America. That's America. That's Babylon. Read. For it says the daughter of the Chaldeans is a.k.a. the daughter of Babylon, a.k.a. Edom, a.k.a. the so-called white man in America. Read.
For thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms.
The same woman from Revelations. You shall no longer be called that lady and make yourself out to be a virgin. Yep. We've discovered your evil. Jump down to verse 10. Oh, 9. Give me 9.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment.
You think you're comfortable, but war is going to come to you. Watch what's happening.
In one day.
In one day.
The loss of children.
You're going to lose your citizens. This population is going to be hit with nuclear fire. Read.
And widowhood.
And you're going to be without your children. That's widowhood. Come on.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries.
These judgments will come upon you for the multitude of your what?
Sorceries.
The sorceries read in Revelations. The evil you put out on the airwaves. Read.
And for the great abundance of thine enchantment.
That's your bewitching, your science, your technology, your media. about to say, 'cause we don't got it, but we got bombs now.
Yeah.
That's what the missiles, the nuclear fire is coming because of the sorceries you put out here in the world. And we're analyzing that today. We're looking into all your secret messages you leave right in front of our faces.
Absolutely, absolutely. That widowhood, you know, hey, I was thinking about that. That widowhood, her husband, they're gonna burn her with fire, eat her flesh and burn her with fire, like it mentions over there in Revelation also. All those nations gonna wind up hating you. And you know what? Them enchantments trying to get. Well, anyways, I ain't gonna go into it. This is what I am gonna do.
So they're going to see through the enchantments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check it. So last time, previously on The Armor of
previously.
God, we had Cartoon Conspiracy Part 1. That ballooned. A lot of people found out about it. They asked us to do this a while ago.
Yeah, a while back.
But we had a lot of shows that, as y'all seen recently, we did, and, you know, we've been getting it in. So that's the show right there, right?
That's it.
That was, now, the first part, we had focused on the shows as kids that we used to watch or some that your kids watch now.
We tried our hardest to mess up your childhood.
We definitely did, and I'm sure we did to couples. A couple of them, too.
Right.
Today, we're going to deal more on the adult side. Yeah, dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
We don't have that. We don't have that sound.
We have similar sound effects.
Oh, we do.
They stingy back there.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them.
Everybody's got on.
It's like it's a budget with sound
It's
effects.
a budget. It's like, you know, wait another 2 minutes.
With that being said, make sure you pay your alms.
Here, we can get some bombs.
Yeah. Right there. All right, so bring it back up. So that's a show right there. And then IUIC Raleigh, subscribe. WGAI, by the way, appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all come on, subscribe to IUIC Raleigh and watch us break it down. So we have any timestamps within that? Give me that.
We 700
Now, this is the
people.
more childish ones, the ones that we grew up with.
Yep.
But today we're going to deal with the adult ones where they really put stuff right in front of your face.
Right in front of your face.
Vulgar, too.
Plain as day. That's not a cartoon. That's not our show.
No, it's not.
It's a thumbnail.
No, that was a show. You got it?
They
That's
had
the clip?
downstairs.
Yeah, let's get it.
Is it? Oh, okay. All
They
right.
didn't get
I
to
thought they
the
pulled it
timestamp
back. Yeah, I'm backwards. Yeah, this is kind of messing me up. I feel like that's us now. But
This
anyway,
looked like a long time ago.
yeah,
Yeah, it does, don't it? Hey, we're so much younger then.
we've grown. All right, give it the first timestamp. Let's get it. Play.
So, yeah, we're going to bring this out right here. You got else.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's go!
There's a theory that stipulates that Peter Pan is actually an angel that is guiding children to heaven or Neverland.
I have a feeling a little trip to Neverland.
And that's why the kids never grow up, because they are all dead. And when you dig into the origins of the Peter Pan story, it all makes too much sense.
Hey, you know it's crazy. Our last show we did when we was covering Fix Your Face, we actually hit on this a bit.
We did.
We hit on this a bit. But anyways, it's good that we actually bring this back out because that same level of idolatry, that same level of witchcraft that Peter Pan had, that demon is on a lot of the shows that's out there. Yep. And they put it right in front of your face all the time. Give us the next timestamp. Give me the next timestamp. Come on.
1419 is real quick because they have some more that's on the bottom that I think really is going to get the juices flowing a little bit more too. Oh yes, we have to hit this one. Give me that. Watch this.
You said the Smurfs are
Semitic.
So you read it too?
Yeah, I was
You see that too?
Smurfs are
Yeah.
anti-Semitic. No, I'm sorry, that was me. Go ahead.
It says the Smurfs are anti-Semitic. Okay, let's see about it. Come on.
The Smurfs are anti-Semitic racists.
Watch this.
The conspiracy theory about the Smurfs is
think I already
another
got it.
attempt to soil the legend of everyone who loves them. According to a French writer, Antoine Bueno, the Smurfs, the blue iconic comic strip characters introduced in a French
Some big
comic
noses,
book in
don't they?
1958, have appeared on television, film, and cinema, are anti-Semitic and racist.
Wow.
He states that the blue figures represent an archetype of totalitarian society imbued with Stalinism and Nazism.
And now you notice he's
Now,
actually talking about it, right? Okay, go ahead. Look at this.
I remember
Look at
this. I remember
Whoa.
this. I remember this. I've never seen this.
Before I got in this truth, like 2010 or something like that.
Damn.
I remember they made a big deal about that.
Yeah.
They made a real big deal about that.
So
I think
real
it was
quick. All right, so now we're playing this as somewhat of a recap, right? some of the things that we was bringing out, they placed inside of our kids' our minds. They put it up there, and then they had issues. Officer Reedwell was actually bringing that part out. They had issues back then when some of this stuff dropped, but now, after a long time, they still never removed it, and they allow those images to stay inside of the children's brain, inside their spirit. They have any more timestamps in that? Okay, go ahead.
That's what we're seeing the picture. They see the picture.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like, that's disturbing.
So, ready to go strangle some pixies? Yeah, man. I mean,
I think
woman.
it's a good segue.
All right, pause.
Right.
Some of y'all kids watch the show still.
This is a good segue because Adventure Time is somewhat more on the adult side.
Yeah.
It's a good segue. And that show got the devil on it.
Yeah, it do.
Absolutely. They be having some very suggestive stuff.
No, it's beyond suggested. They had homosexual relationships on there.
Yeah, it's subliminal.
That monkey
No,
thing.
it was out there. It's the same vampire was in a homosexual relationship with
Oh, yeah, no, I do
princess.
remember that.
She a
Yes.
sodomite.
It took a couple seasons to work up to
The
it.
princess used to be his girlfriend.
Yes.
And then she ended up being
She
gay.
ended up being gay. I was like, what the hell?
That Mumpy thing. I always was
Yeah,
confused
Lumpy-
on if that was
Lumpy
a
Space Princess.
boy or a girl.
That's a transgender.
Yeah, because
That's a
it
transformer.
sounds manly.
But according to Trump, there's only two genders.
Yeah. Let's see how let's see how that works. He gonna get some pushback for that right there
Yeah.
for sure. All right, so that's that for that, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I mean, woman.
Oh, so I was confused back then.
Them, huh? Oh, tenfold.
She was gay. And then,
Yeah, you see that? I'm just
that's why my son back.
the hints that the devil put out there.
I don't think this is going to be in there, but she's literally gay.
There you go. Recap.
Play on.
She's literally gay in the show. They put it in there.
Yeah, I know.
That's in it. Play on. I'm jumping the gun.
Hey, so real quick, I'm sorry. Yeah, we literally just had the same conversation once again.
Yeah, that's
so
a
this
one-on-one
is a
conversation.
this is a perfect recap. I forgot we said that.
Oh, yeah, I did too. I forgot. Yeah.
It's in our spirit.
Damn.
So now, out of the shadows, what we usually pull. Let's get it. That was a recap. Now let's dig. Let's go. So out of the shadows. Okay, so y'all usually see us bring this out. We about to do it again. Come on.
In a movie like Zoolander, when they're showing you that they're controlling Derek Zoolander's mind through mind control, you realize that they're trying to desensitize you and to make you think that what you're watching is fiction because it's in a comedy.
Hey, and you know what? I thought about this. One of these days, we probably got to touch on the hidden messages in laughter. Like they put a lot of stuff in comedies, and they put it in there like a joke, but they really mean what they're saying. One of these days, we got to touch on that.
It's how they desensitize the people. They make it seem like it's funny, but it's some reality in it. That's literally what he's touching on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like a mass MK Ultra now. Their purpose is to capture the minds of the people and feed them false history. The CIA is funneling information into Hollywood. Hollywood is putting out in the movies, and the population believes it.
I don't care how many times I see that. That's always
All right, so look, here's the deal. They have been desensitizing us since we were born. And I'll give you some examples. Let's start with the big one. Let's start with words we hear all the time and never even think about. Let's start with the word entertainment. To entertain. What does that mean? To bind or hold. To bind or hold what? An audience's attention. Okay, now let's take the word Hollywood.
Right.
Where does that come from? Well, Hollywood comes from the holly tree. And the ancient Druids, back in the day, used to take the holly tree, make wands to weave spells, cast spells, or channel spells. And when they needed help, they would
Hey,
consult
and matter
them.
of fact, this goes with that scripture in Isaiah 47 about the enchantments.
Yeah.
That's what
We
it
need
is.
to get that verse real quick. 47:12. Go to 12.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 47.
Hey, turn them up a little bit.
Here you go.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 12.
Go ahead.
Stand now with thine enchantments.
So this is God mocking Babylon. Stand now with your enchantments. Read.
And with the multitude of thy sorcery.
With all your science, even down to your astrologers, your pastors. Read.
wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Because you're the youngest nation. 1776 is your youth. Since 1776, you've been in the midst of witchcraft. George Washington, they got him. He was sitting somewhere, a statue of him with no shirt on. And was he was it a Mason?
Yep, all the Mason stuff.
All that masonry going on with him. Come on.
If it be so, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail.
So God's saying use your witchcraft to save you, but it won't save you. You'll suffer that loss of children we read in verse 9 and 10. So go back to the clip.
Play on.
Magi's or the mediums of the day to help channel their spells to the population.
That's the CIA.
We'll cut to today. What do we have in our houses? We have these black boxes. What are they called? TVs. But if you stop and you say the word television, television. And when you turn on
you know,
that,
I just thought about with this, right? When you're saying television, when you're using that kind of like when you're saying it, it's almost like you're asking in a very strong kind of way for something to do something for you. Hey, like it's like, for example,
sound like a magic spell just in there.
Yeah, like let's say I'm talking to you directly, right?
Yeah.
And I say, hey, television. It's like I'm asking you to do something for me, so you have to respond to my request.
Right.
They're looking at the TV and they're saying television.
Tell me a vision.
It wants who's ever behind that. I want you to show me what has been shown to you. Give me your vision.
Right.
Give me your thoughts.
Right. That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's heavy because I was looking at them before you started saying that. I was like, they look hypnotized.
Yeah.
You know, and it's the thought is like you said, tell me a vision, and then you choose your channel. You pick what vision that suits your, you know what I'm saying, your spirit.
And they have a lot of different kind of witches and warlocks and you know and whatever and wizards.
See, I got a clip. I'm sorry, playing it here. WandaVision.
Yeah.
You remember WandaVision? I don't know if everybody's seen the show from Marvel. What's her name? Scarlet Witch. The show was about her taking over a town. This is what America did. She took over a whole town and the people inside the town and put a spell on everyone where they thought they were doing jobs they weren't doing. They dressed funny, and it was according to certain time periods and certain shows and movies. And she had everyone's enslaved through the vision. It's WandaVision. She had everyone enslaved in that bubble. She called it hex.
Yeah.
Inside this hex, which is witchcraft.
Yep.
But
That's
everyone
exactly what it is.
inside the bubble was stuck. They were in hell.
Ooh.
And they were stuck in certain roles, and they thought they were living their life, but they could tell something was off, something was wrong, which is America. Something's off, something's wrong. We're all stuck in make-believe roles against our will. But if you go outside the bubble to another country, you're like, Jesus ain't white. Y'all niggas think Jesus is white? They still think Jesus is white. Don't y'all know y'all are Jews? Everybody else in other countries, they know Jews are black.
Yep.
They know the people in Israel ain't the Jews. They know America's the great Satan. Only here in the hex bubble do we not understand. I'm going to send this clip. But go ahead. You had something?
Yeah, real quick, because the same thing happened in, which this was a part of Adult Swim. Yeah. I remember the title, by the way. It was Adult Swim and Animated Visions. But anyways, a part of it was in Adult Swim, and it was called this show that he doesn't like, called Naruto. And Naruto, so check it.
One of the best
animes that's come out. So anyways, in Naruto, they have a portion at the very end. They have a portion at the very end where Madara Uchiha calls this jutsu infinite whatever.
Susanoo.
Yeah, what is it? Infinite Tsukiyomi or something like that.
What? Sukiyana what?
Yeah.
Infinite Sukiyana?
Yeah.
No one wants Infinite Sukiyana.
Hey, the brother that knew that, though.
Yeah, the brother in the back screaming out, Infinite Sukiyana.
He yelled
What?
it out like a game show.
Yeah, man. Hey, so his whole thing was by the branch. He had reanimated this tree. The tree was alive. It was called the 10-tailed beast. The branch was able to pick everybody up and make it a part of the tree's roots. When they were fully wrapped up and embalmed in that like a mummy, they were put inside of a dream-like state, and everybody was, quote, happy while they were asleep. That was inside of Naruto. That was at the tail end, right? So that sounds similar to WandaVision.
Yeah.
That the show that's on Disney Plus.
Y'all get that link?
Yeah, man.
That's just like it.
Yeah.
Go to Proverbs 21 and 16.
Yes, sir.
Proverbs 21 and 16.
Book of Proverbs.
We go to Isaiah. What?
Yes, sir. The book of Proverbs, chapter 21 and verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
So when you lack understanding, where are you?
Shall remain.
You'll remain
in the congregation of the dead.
You'll be among what's known as the congregation of the dead. Now go to Isaiah 29. Let's see what the congregation of the dead is. Because Christ often talked about this. There's a literal death, and then there's a spiritual dead. Watch this, 29 and 30. You know it won't. 29 and 10.
Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 10.
Uh-huh.
For the Lord hath poured out upon you.
So the Lord did this as a punishment. He poured out upon you. Read.
The spirit
of
deep sleep.
Deep sleep falls upon you. Like you talking about in that garbage show. I forgot the name of it. These brothers is in a deep sleep, just like WandaVision. It's a deep sleep, but you're still moving around. Come on.
And have closed your eyes.
What did he do?
Closed your eyes.
He's not dead, but your eyes are closed. But you walking around. But your spiritual eyes are closed. Read.
The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered.
Those that should be guiding you spiritually are covered. They can't see anything. They can't guide you out of where you're at. Read.
And the vision.
And the what?
And the vision.
The television. The vision. The WandaVision. The television. Come on.
Of all is become unto you as words of a book that is sealed.
So now you don't understand the Bible. Now you don't understand anything because Christianity's on you. You're in that deep, deep sleep. You're in a spell. That's what this is. There's a spell on you. Read.
Which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this.
Read this. Come on.
And he saith, I cannot.
I can't even read, but there's words. Well, I can't read it. Where you?
For it is sealed.
This thing is sealed. There's something wrong with my mind where I can't process this information. You're in that deep sleep. You're in that cocoon thing y'all are talking about. Right. You're in the hex bubble. Y'all got that clip, IT? Or you got a script?
Yeah.
Play that clip real quick. Did you got something?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if they can get it up real quick. Y'all got it? All right, throw it real quick.
Oh, that's the girl from...
Yes, one.
Is this yours?
So she just walked out the hex. They sent a drone in there. Play on.
This will be your only warning. Stay out of my home. You don't bother me, I won't bother you.
So she's living in there because remember, Vision, her husband, died. The robot guy died. So she went through so much trauma, blah, blah, blah. She made a whole world. Read it. I mean, play on.
Simple. You've taken an entire town hostage.
That's what the white man's done. You've taken an entire continent, well, really the world. You've taken the world hostage to make your vision. Read.
With the guns, director.
But you are the one in control.
You're still here.
Wanda, I didn't know the drones were armed. But you know that, don't you? A town full of civilians and you, a telepath, brought a Sword agent into your home. You trusted me to help deliver your babies. On some level, Wanda, you know I am an ally. I want to help you.
How? What could you possibly have to offer me?
What do you want?
I have what I want, and no one will ever take it from me again.
Now watch this next part.
Oh, stand down!
Why not?
Pause. That's mind control. She's able to get them to turn their weapons on it. But watch where she goes. Play. Look, it looks like a TV screen. And she goes back inside. That's the hex. That's where everything is the vision that she's painted. That's America. Where the vision has been painted by the white man. And you only see what he wants you to see. And no one can touch it. Said, I'm gonna live in my heaven, and you won't touch this vision where I am white, but they're not white; they're red. But inside the hex bubble, inside the cocoon, they're white, and we're black, but we're not black. My shirt's black, but we're black, and we're not gods. We're poor, we're Negroes and Hispanics, we're niggas and spics, and they are Jews and Christians, but they've never been there. They are God. They have painted their vision. And it's inside this witchcraft bubble, which is the world. And we are breaking free of it.
Hey, just to add to everything, especially with the television, we're at the point now, like officer was, when you cut that TV on, you want your oppressor to tell you the vision. When that happens to you, because us, all praise to the Most High, we've repented. Our minds have changed. Give me 1 Samuel 28. This is about King Saul. After the Spirit of God has left him, guess what he does? He now seeks for a vision the same way. He now goes to look for someone to tell him a vision. Watch this. 1 Samuel 28 and verse 7.
1 Samuel chapter 28 and verse 7.
Come on.
Then said Saul unto his servants, seek me a woman that hath a familiar spirit.
We go looking for these people with some familiar spirits, the ones who are telling us a vision. Only the prophets of God, AOG, the Israelites, are able to look at these things with spiritual eyes and see the nuggets inside of it. But the majority of our people, they cut on the TV looking for a familiar spirit, looking for someone to tell them a vision. They produce nothing but lies, soothsayers, enchantments. Read on.
That I may go to her and inquire of her. And inquire of her.
In Deuteronomy 28:48, it says we're going to go to our enemies for the want of all things. That's exactly what we do. We go and inquire of the people who are telling us a vision. Come on.
And his servant said unto him, behold, there is a woman that hath a familiar spirit at Endor.
That's called cable television.
Yep.
You now cut the TV on because you found what you were looking for, like you were saying. A lot of us go after itchy ears. We go after whatever our entertainment is, and that's how we wind up getting stuck in these situations.
Hey, you live vicariously through the television sometimes.
Yes.
That life you want, you watch that vision. Can I get a script or
yeah,
we moving on?
Yeah, let's.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
do
sir.
have some other stuff real quick. I do want you to start with our animated stuff right here. I just sent you something, and then we're gonna kind of jump back to some of the other timestamps we got. About a show that he doesn't like. So click that and start at 1 minute.
What me this time?
This is another show that's better.
Arguably.
No, it's not an argument.
They have a lot of homos in Dragon Ball Z.
They do. There's a lot of pervy stuff.
Where this stuff come from?
So go ahead. It's at 1 minute.
Master Roshi was a sick person.
For real? You really want to compare? I forget the dude with the white hair.
Yeah, to be honest with you, there's a lot of problems inside Naruto also, so I can't even,
Yeah, a whole lot of cross-dressing.
There is a lot of cross-dressing. I have to admit that.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that show? It's a stupid name, but it was very suggestive. It was like Boba Bo 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 Bo.
Yeah, I remember
that dumb
mustache.
show.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell
Oh
that
my
is.
God,
Man.
that show was like Adventure Time before Adventure Time.
Yeah, what's his name? Ammon. Ammon be on some stuff, bro.
Yeah.
They got designer
Boba.
drugs over there.
That's what he had the mustache.
He had
right?
an afro.
His mustache.
He had an afro.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You gonna do the other ones?
Can you say the name of the show again?
It's stupid.
It's stupid.
I didn't watch it. I saw commercials on Adult Swim, and when I looked at it, I was like, "This is dumb." And then I'd never watched it. Oh, you got it? All right, start at 1 minute. All right, now this is the infinite whatever. Go ahead. All right, so the whole purpose of this jutsu was to make everybody one. Go ahead. By the way, this fight was absolutely something else.
A little lame, but all right.
You need to
It's
watch
fire,
it.
man. Going to sleep.
Go ahead.
I apologize to the audience.
Now, that he would say, now it's time for everyone to become one. Go ahead. All right, now so what he did was he cast a jutsu and forced his Sharingan. That's the powers that he has in his eyes. He used that power and cast it against the moon, so that way all of the world that looks up at the moon now worships after that guy. They worship after that, and they start to go to sleep. This is what's happening. Go ahead. There's a parable. Now, the only ones that's alive right now, the ones that you see moving, that's not cast inside the dream, they're already dead. They've been reanimated to help fight against this guy to do that jutsu, but they're already dead, so they can't die twice. Go ahead. And so this is how you know. Now he's gone for the moment. This is how you know when they're actually gone. Their eyes start to switch. Now I want you to jump to 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Who's drug-fueled nightmares?
So this is how you know, like, he about to get caught up in a dream. So you see, he seems regular now because he's actually alive. But watch this. Go ahead. Now, boom, he got trapped up inside a dream. So that's just like the witchcraft, right? And now he's going to trap him. Go ahead.
This is Christianity.
Look at what it says. Pause. I want you to go back just a tad, and I want you to read that.
Yes, sir.
Play.
Let the world of dreams now begin.
Right. Let the world now pause. Let the world of dreams now begin. What country now spreads their dream across the planet?
The American dream.
The American dream. Right.
He doing that with the third eye. Too.
And he's doing that with the third eye. Right. Good. Go ahead. Pause. What does that say?
A world without abysmal chakra.
Right. So he's talking about a world without, now, they wanted the power to be all in one, but he wanted everybody to be in the same agreement with his vision. Go ahead.
Hey, in this, chakra was equivalent to spirit.
Yeah.
So it's like a world without the spirit.
Now, everybody was alive before that vision was cast, before that jutsu was cast. After he did it on the entire, because the whole world was looking up. After he did it, this is what happened. Play. Now everybody's asleep and it's quiet.
Covered in thorns.
Covered in thorns. The whole world is underneath that branch.
Hey, don't that look like? Oh, whoa! Go back a little bit.
No,
don't that look like what I think it looked like? Like Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at America. Go ahead.
Damn.
And now pause. That's all I wanted. So now bring us back. So.
Hey, that looked pretty good. I might have to watch that show. Psych.
Hey, you a hater. Yeah. Hey, so anyways, I'm gonna tell you one that I want to start out with. They got Boondocks up there. Let's do that one. You sent it to them, right?
They were all numbered. Those were further down the list.
I'm gonna tell you where it isn't. It ain't on the AOG broadcast one.
No, it's on the one for IT for the channel.
Yeah,
they got them Boondocks.
Give me that. The one with Boondocks. Oh, you got it? All right. So is it the one, the episode 1? Is it this one? That's not it.
They're in order.
No.
They're in order with that one first, but it's numbered.
He wants episode 1.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Boondocks, right? Aaron McGruger. This is a more of your adult themed cartoons. Everybody shouldn't have been watching this. We were watching it. And there's a lot of messages. There's a whole bunch of messages in Boondocks. Whole lot of messages. Y'all got it?
You got it? Let go.
Let go.
Yeah, I know you did. Our guy, he numbered it in the wrong area.
Wow.
So y'all forgive this
Not
man.
the same person who did the thumbnail.
Yeah, no, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same person who did the thumbnail. Yes.
All right, all praises.
You got it? Okay.
That's why I don't watch that show.
All right, so now Boondocks. We getting into it now. A lot of y'all watched Boondocks. A lot of people used to stay up late, watch Adult Swim and the things that they had on there. Well, just like on our first part with Cartoon Conspiracies, right in your childhood. We coming for all of the stuff that they put inside of those shows that either you ignored when it was in front of you, or it wound up changing your personality as you got older. And here's one that I can guarantee a lot of people missed. Play on.
Prophet, but sometimes I have prophetic dreams.
Yeah, start over. Start over.
I'm not a prophet, but sometimes I have prophetic dreams.
He said
like the one
sometimes he has prophetic, how you say it? Prophetic dreams. So meaning he has visions. He has things that he sees. This right here is about to be so biblical. Watch this. Come on.
where I was at a garden party. Excuse me.
Watch this.
Everyone, I have a brief announcement to make.
Pause. Pay attention to the audience. It's very important. Pay attention to the audience. Watch this. Go ahead.
Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11.
Stop right there. Stop right there. The first thing he said shook the audience, as you can see, the pale pink people.
It's what?
Messed them up. Jesus is black. Ronald Reagan, another Edomite, is the devil.
He said the white man's the devil.
He said the white man's the devil. Those two things, play on. Watch the outcome.
Don't play it again. Play that part again. That was good. I forgot about that.
Everyone, I have a brief announcement to make. Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. Thank you for your time, and good night.
Hold on.
Look at
No details. Nothing extra. All facts. Straight cuts.
Facts.
Look what it does to their world. Play on.
That can't be true.
It can be.
That's right. Yes. Yeah, that's what we do. That's the gospel.
That's NATO and
That's the gospel. Yeah, that's NATO and the Arabs.
This is perfect.
Moab. People on fire.
Ow!
Look what his father says.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
having that dream where you made the white people riot, weren't you?
But I was telling the truth.
All right, now pause it. Hey, everything he said. Matter of fact, Revelation
Get
1.
that thing, man. Get that thing, man. That's how you get out that vision.
Yep.
You see how quick Esau's whole world fall apart from just a little bit of truth.
right, the book of Revelation.
And they do that currently now when we Clubhouse, when we go out on the street and teach, radio stations.
Right.
They hate this understanding. Go ahead.
Right.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Talking about Jesus the Christ. The hair on his head and his beard was white and woolly in texture. Go ahead.
As white as snow.
As white as snow.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right. Now, matter of fact, you know how it says as white as snow? Not gray. It was white. There's a difference. Now, I'm saying that because it helps you try to. It's white. But anyways, go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Like unto fine brass.
As if they burned in a furnace.
You take anything. Brass is already brown as is, right? But you take anything, even that brass, and you burn it all the way in the furnace. What color it come out? Black. Blackity black. I'm black, y'all. And I'm black.
Hey, you know what's crazy too? They said that twice in that first season.
That image fire. Go ahead.
That Jesus was black. I watched the Boondocks a lot when I was a kid. And I missed, like, that's, the eyes were covered, like the officer was saying. I missed that whole, I got Christmas was pagan out of some of them episodes. That same episode he said it.
Yeah.
But the Jesus was black.
Hey, give me same chapter, verse 18.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 18. I am he that...
Oh, no, 2 and 18, my bad, 2 and 18.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 18.
Come on.
And unto the angel of the church of Thyatira write, these things saith the Son of God.
Who?
The Son of God.
There's confusion. The Son of God, read.
Who hath his eyes as a flame of fire.
Because he drank wine in moderation, read.
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet
read.
Are like fine brass.
See, apologists, we got more than one place where it says it. He black, y'all. He black, y'all. Give me one more. Give me Daniel 10. Feet like fine brass as if they burned in the furnace. Come on.
Word. The book of Daniel. Sorry, give me a second. Book of
Daniel 10. Whenever you're ready.
Daniel chapter 10 and verse 5.
Come on.
Verse 6. His body was like the beryl.
His body was covered in the green garment. Read.
And his face is the appearance of light.
He had a powerful aura coming off his face. Read.
And his eyes as lamps of fire.
They were red because he drank wine in moderation. Read.
And his arms and his feet.
Not just his feet, his arms, his skin color, his feet. Read.
Like in color.
Like in what?
Color.
Not texture, not material. Like in what?
Color.
I mean, his skin was the color.
To polished brass.
Like burnt brass. You polish brass by burning it. The Messiah's black. Now riot. Now implode upon yourselves.
Right.
John 8:32, real quick. I'm gonna give it back to you.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32.
Watch what happens. Read.
And ye shall know the truth.
That's why you riot. That's how the hex fall. That's how you wake up from sleep. You know what? Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
Read again from the top.
And ye shall know the truth.
Knowing the truth will make you free. Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
That's why it matters what color he is, because the truth will set you free.
Right.
That's why it matters, because there's a lie painted over the whole planet. We're all stuck in a witchcraft hex, a whole bubble. You're all in a cocoon wrapped up in Christianity. But as soon as you hear the truth, you are set free. That's why it matters what color Jesus is.
Word.
You got another clip?
Yep.
All right, next clip.
Was that was it on that one, right?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
it. That was it. He said Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was a devil.
But we didn't get that.
Let's get that.
Let's
Give
get
me
that.
Revelation.
Revelations 2 and 9.
Bring it out.
Ronald Reagan, the devil. Let's see if the Bible says the so-called red people are the devil the Bible speaks of. Come on.
Yes, sir. The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9.
Yeah.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Those words are to you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're the ones in poverty. We're the ones going through tribulation. But Christ said, we are rich. The promises belong to us. Come on.
And I know the blasphemy.
The what?
The blasphemy.
The lies, read.
Of them which say they are Jews.
So there's a certain people, the red people, who say that they are the Jews. But we already just read, they're already speaking blasphemy. It is a lie. They are not the real Jews. But what are they?
And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
They are the church, the people of the devil.
That's right.
Ronald Reagan, the red race, the red people are the devil. Thus saith the Lord.
Reaganites. Hey, go ahead. Can I get Daniel 11 and 14? Just to go into that, because the prophets coming out and saying these things is what, like Officer said, causes that hex to fall. But they got it all over our people that are still in the world, still sleep. Daniel 11 and 14.
Daniel chapter 11, verse 14. And in those times there shall many stand up against the king of the south. Also the robbers of thy people.
That's the same people that we just read about in Revelation 2 and 9 that say they are Jews. What did they rob? Our land, our heritage, our culture, our identity, our image, our God, right?
Also the robbers of thy people shall exalt themselves to establish the vision.
What vision? That they are the people of God. That's what they did. They exalted that vision. Jesus is white. He looks like us. We are God's people. But what's going to happen when the prophets start teaching?
But they shall fall.
Boom. And that's what we're doing. They shall fall. We bringing out the true understanding of what Jesus looks like. And that we are those people.
All praises. So y'all get that, give me, what was it? Rick and Morty, Slavery with Extra Steps. Y'all got it in a separate folder.
Get down right there.
Rick and Morty is a very adult show. Don't recommend your children watch it.
At all.
Don't recommend adults watch it, really. But it can be funny. It can be funny. But it's really lewd and lascivious. But they threw some stuff in there talking about us black folk.
And that old dude always drunk for some reason.
He stay drunk.
Yeah.
This is really a parody of Back to the Future.
Right.
So go ahead and play this one. This one is talking about slavery. Watch this.
Perplexing mystery this is. We're inside the battery. I get it. You don't have to bust my balls. This isn't right. This pipe's supposed to be sending 20 terawatts of juice up to the engine, Morty. Instead, we've got...
So what are you talking about? They're inside of he shrank down. They're inside of his car battery. He's inside of his car battery. Because he has like a super advanced little car thing. Watch this.
Got 0? Now what are these people doing? Whoa, people? It's time for some hands-on engine repair. All right, Morty, hold on to something.
So he want to fix his engine. He's got to go deal with people.
I thought we were inside your car battery, Rick. This is like a whole planet or something. Thanks, Morty. I'm pretty proud of this bad boy. Check it out. I put a spatially tessellated void inside a modified temporal field until a planet developed intelligent life. I then introduced that life to the wonders of electricity, which they now generate on a global scale. And, some of it goes to power my engine and charge.
All of that is to make an engine. He made a whole world and put people on it just to power an engine, to power a car. Play on.
Charge my phone and stuff. You have a whole
He
planet.
said to charge his phone and stuff. What you don't understand, this is Esau. This is what Esau has done to us.
That's heavy because he had a whole bunch of people to power his devices.
Yeah.
So I think about stuff like we have these phones and whatever the case is, but they need bauxite to create motherboards.
Yep.
But they need the people over there to mine the bauxite.
To die.
To die.
To die to get
do it.
bauxite. So you can check your email.
Go ahead.
Play on.
Sitting around making your power for you? That's slavery. It's society. They work for each other, Morty.
He said it's
They pay-
slavery. Hold on, you got to run it back a little bit. You cut off in the middle. He said you got all these people doing this just to run your battery. Play it again.
Some of it goes to power my engine and charge my phone and stuff. You have a whole planet sitting around making your power for you? That's slavery. It's society. They work for each other, Morty.
Pause. That's the lie. You work for each other. That's how you feel. We're working for each other. No, we're not working for each other. We are feeding one man's dream, the so-called white man's dream. We power his little devices. We power his vision. We don't work for each other. We're slaves.
His entire Babylon is ran off the back of slaves.
It is.
Same thing.
And it don't benefit nobody but him.
They don't even know.
Yeah,
They think they're functioning like regular everyday life.
Right, because he's lied to them. You've seen the episode. He's lied to them and made it like he was God. He lied and said he was God, and that's the power he had over them. He had them working, and it's like, oh, don't worry. You all work for yourselves. It was slavery. Go ahead.
Hey, that's crazy. I remember this episode when his entrance, he came in through the sky in a chariot.
Yep.
I don't know if
In
y'all
the chariot.
caught that. They all looked up and was excited to see God.
Yeah.
They was excited. They were about to do any and everything until the truth get them.
Damn.
Play on.
Houses, they get married and make children that replace them when they get too old to make power. That just sounds like
Stop. There it is right there. He said they do all these things to get married and have children to replace them when they get too old to make power. That's why you even reproduce. That's why he's allowed you the little reproduction you have. He keeps a close eye on it. Just enough to make sure you can get more bauxite. You can power my dream. Just enough.
Good economics.
Yep, there it goes.
Willie Lynch.
There it is.
Slaves to breed.
They Live.
Yeah,
They Live also did that. They made sure they monitored the reproduction or reproducing by inside of the neighborhoods, the magazines that look like a regular magazine until they put on the glasses.
Right.
When they put the glasses on, it says reproduce.
So if you need more slaves, but you got them under mind control, you would slide things like promiscuous magazines, music videos, pornography, movies that portray them overly sexualized, clothing and design that's sexualized, because you want to make more slaves, but you don't want them to know that that's what you're doing.
Right. But you don't want families. You don't want families. So what are you going to do? Like you said, when you push out that material, it's also anti-marriage, but it's pro-fornication. Because you know what you need is a school to prison pipeline. You need slaves. You're not really looking. Now, of course, you got the whole marriage thing, blah, 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 blah. You got to have this other stuff foggy in there, but really what you want is more slaves. You want more simple labor. If you think about it, I think I got another clip somewhere in there. If not, I'm just going to kind of quote what's in there. Basically, there's a word for it, but every single thing that is made in this world is a product of some type of slavery. Whether it's a sweatshop over there, it harms people or the environment in some way. I forget the word for it, but everything the white man has, whether it's how he grows his food or how he has, even if it's vegan food, everything destroys the environment, everything hurts people or enslaves people. Absolutely every product he has, there's some type of side effect. Matter of fact, it is in there. There's another Rick and Morty clip. Y'all got that other one? It's in that clip where they explain it. I got timestamps on it. Go ahead.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, hey, so you done with this one, though?
Yeah. I'll play a little rest of that.
Dang. They don't want those families, though, because then it might generate a
Flexing this other, Morty, each other.
Go ahead.
Buy houses, they get married and make children that replace them when they get too old to make power. That just sounds like slavery with extra steps. Ooh la la, someone's gonna get laid in college.
It sounds like slavery with extra steps. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what we have. That's what we're in. Slavery with extra steps.
The chains are off.
It's chattel slavery with extra steps, so it doesn't look that bad.
Until he had destroyed
until he have destroyed them. That's exactly what it is.
Y'all got the next clip? This is going to go more into the slavery. It's a whole totally different episode, but it talks about how people, it should have timestamps on it. Got it? All right, let's cue that up. Same show. It's more commentary on slavery. Now, this is a guy breaking it down. Go ahead, play that.
Slavery becomes the wholesale slaughter and export of their own people. People are actively encouraged to end their lives in the name of increasing profit margins. It's a brutal example of the old adage that there is no ethical consumption under capitalism.
Okay, pause.
Now,
That's what I was talking about.
That's the word you were looking for.
Yeah, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. What? And I think it's y'all got the first timestamp? That's the first. Just go to the beginning, play a little bit, and then go back to this timestamp. It's going to tell you what the show was about. This one. It's a controversial episode because it was talking about America.
Test. Yeah, and if this is a regular YouTube video, you don't need our decal.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are some real food for thought. Welcome back to Nerdist News. I'm Dan Casey, and today we're breaking down the latest episode of Rick and Morty. Episode 4, titled That's a Morte, gave us plenty to noodle on with a spaghetti-filled adventure that's easily one of the darkest episodes of the entire show.
Yeah, this is nasty.
It shines a light on everything from capitalism to cannibalism, but most importantly, it asks us to examine the notion of a guilty pleasure and the lies we tell ourselves to justify some of the choices that we make.
Pause. Say, and the lies we tell ourselves. This is what it's about. Now watch this. Play on.
We're going to break it all down for you in just a moment, but to do so, we have to spoil what happens. So if you haven't seen the latest Rick and Morty yet and you're worried about that sort of thing, leave now before it's too late.
Rick, stop! What? Where am I?
In a morgue, eating bodies.
Where what? Stop using that thing! What thing? Who are we? We were just leaving.
Now, before we go any further, I want to offer another opt-out point because this episode revolves pretty heavily around matters involving suicide. So if that is uncomfortable or difficult for you subject matter-wise, you may want to skip this video and do something healthier for yourself, like drink some water.
Those bodies, you see that inside of your McDonald's food.
Yeah, that's what it's talking about. Play on.
Damn! For the next one. Now, for those of you who are sticking around, let's get into it, shall we?
Come on.
As I mentioned at the start of this video, That's a Morte is one of the darkest episodes of Rick and Morty to date. It's also hilariously and unexpectedly on trend because 2023 is evidently the year of spaghetti in sci-fi. Between The Flash, Loki, and Rick and Morty, the possibilities are endless. But only one of them came with a heaping helping of...
Tiny bit.
Ha!
That was his joke.
All right, right there, go.
Parmesan.
Gross.
Yeah.
I hate it.
That's a Morte is a seemingly innocuous episode. It starts with Rick serving the Smith family delicious plates of spaghetti and meatballs. And it turns into a harrowing saga of cannibalism, capitalism, and an exploration of the human condition.
God, no, why?
All right,
what?
pause. All right, so there was a lot of talking just to get this part. The spaghetti comes from aliens that look like humans, and that's why it tastes so good. And the whole thing is they feel bad because they're doing it. But it tastes so good they want to keep doing it. But they don't want to feel bad. That's a parable about how white people eat the poor. Give me that in Sirach. I know it's a lot that we played through. I thought I had another timestamp in there. Now I want y'all to jump back to that other one. Give me Sirach 13 verse, we'll just jump to 17 down to 20.
The book of Sirach.
Down to 20. Come on.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 17.
Come on.
What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb?
You got the so-called white man, the colonizer. He's the wolf. You have the Native American Indians, the indigenous people here. They are the lamb. Read. What fellowship does the predator have with his food? That's the place we live in. Read.
So the sinner with the godly.
The wicked with the righteous. What business do we have hanging out together? Read on.
What agreement is there between a hyena,
the white man,
and a dog?
Come on.
And what peace between the rich and the poor?
That's what it's talking about. There's no agreement between the rich and the poor.
Hey.
Come on.
As the
hyena and the dog, they seem similar, but they're not the same. The rich and the poor, they seem similar, but they're not the same. The whole episode's about the rich literally eating the poor. Watch this.
As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor.
This is what the episode's talking about. But they made it literal. But the Bible says the rich eat the poor. But how? They take everything from them. That's how they eat. They take all your stuff. That's what makes them rich and fat, because they don't go out and hunt. They don't go out and do things. They don't go out and do agriculture. They don't go out and farm. They just eat your labor. Deuteronomy 28:33 real quick. We'll come right back there. Don't drop it.
They actually ate Nat Turner.
Right, they did.
They ate Nat Turner.
They ate the Native American Indians.
Yeah.
There was cannibalism when they got here. It wasn't just, we had the Mayflower and then was it Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving and blah. No, they when they didn't make food because they couldn't farm, they ate the Native American Indians.
Yep.
Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 33.
They ate everything they had, and when they ran out of stuff, they ate them. Read.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors.
And all your labors, read.
Shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
They will eat you. They will eat the poor. That's that nation that came over here with the eagle as their symbol, as their spirit. They would eat you up as an apex predator. They eat everyone else. Who is that eats everything and leaves nothing? Esau.
The devil.
The devil. Read.
And thou shalt only be oppressed and crushed always.
Go back to where we were at, and I want to go back to the clip.
And you lard backs.
Damn.
That eat everything.
That eat
and
everything.
Spare none.
And spare nothing.
So you saying they got an Edomite
They got
spirit
Edomite
all over them.
They have a Edomite.
Oh, shoot. Bruh, they're Edomites.
Edomites.
Y'all ain't your lawbacks no more. Y'all Edomites.
Yeah, Edomites.
I can say that because I'm not in the red.
Yeah.
I am in the green.
You
Edomites.
You fat brothers and sisters. I'll tell you, man. No, and sometimes some of you sisters too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you ain't pregnant. You just ate too much.
Well, check the comments after this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 19.
I don't like AOG. I don't give them no scriptures. Read.
As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the
wild
wilderness.
ass in the wilderness is the lion's prey. They're not friends. You remember that movie Madagascar, the first one? They got Chris Rock was a zebra, and he's friends with the lion. The lion just started looking at him, and he just turned into a snake running, and he bit him on the behind. They're not supposed to be friends. He will eat you. Right. What? That's the same thing with Esau and Jacob. They just here to eat us. How are we friends? Read.
So the rich eat up the poor.
The rich eat the poor. They eat all your labors. They eat all your land, and then they'll eat you when they run out of stuff. Read.
As the proud hate humility.
The proud hate humility. Hate being humble. Read.
So doth the rich abhor the poor.
Same people. Proud, the rich. Esau. There's no one more prideful than him. He hates the poor. The poor in spirit is. Give me Isaiah real quick. Who's the poor? We know who the rich is because they have everything. Who's the poor? You know what I want? 14 and 32.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 32.
Here's who's getting eaten up.
What shall one then answer the messengers of the nation? That the Lord hath founded Zion.
Zion is Israel. Zion is Israel. Read.
And the poor
of
his people.
The poor of Zion, read.
Shall trust in it.
That's who the poor is as eaten up by the hyena, by the unhumble, by the proud. That's who getting eaten up. Go back to the clip. You got something? All right, go ahead. Go back to the clip. We finished the clip out. Go back to now. Go to the timestamp. So now you know the spaghetti they're eating people. It's dark.
You know, in Futurama, they had the same thing with spaghetti where they had happened.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's because that's what's going on. We play back at the timestamp.
The wholesale slaughter and export of their own people. People are actively encouraged to end their lives in the name of.
They said the reason they turn the spaghetti stupid is because when they commit suicide, they do it. So guess what? It only happens if they commit suicide. So guess what they do? They encourage you to commit suicide. That's what ends up happening. That's how they do. That's what happens to black people. There's a certain way they feed off of us. They need us to die certain ways. We profit from your pain. They like when we're in pain. When we kill each other, it's better than them killing us. For whatever reason, us killing each other is more valuable than them killing us. So now, to satiate their desires, let's get them to kill each other, wholesale slaughter. It feeds that prison industrial complex. It feeds the, cemetery people, funeral parlors and all that stuff. All that, the health industry, they pulling bullets out of people. All that's fuel. They need you to do certain actions to feed their desires, their lusts.
So you're saying they profit off the effects of Deuteronomy 28 because we're in sin.
Yes.
Hey, and you know, in Habakkuk 3:14, I'll read it. Habakkuk 3:14 mentions, it says, "Thou didst strike through with his staves the head of his villages. They came out as a whirlwind to scatter me." This part, though. "Their rejoicing was as to devour the poor secretly." Devour the poor secretly. All of this right here is the ways that they would devour the poor secretly. And there's more, and we can get to in a second.
All right, play on that clip. Play on. Let's get that wrapped up real quick.
Increasing profit margins. It's a brutal example of the old adage that there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. Now, chances are you might have heard that phrase bandied about before in more progressive corners of the internet. It's basically a way of saying that no matter what you purchase, consume, or engage with under a capitalist system, there will be hidden cost and exploitative infrastructures that will adversely impact things like mankind or the environment.
Stop. He said a lot of big words. What he's saying is what I said earlier. No matter how they make a good in America, because capitalism, when you hear capitalism, that's America. That's Esau. That's Idumea. When you hear capitalism, he said there's no way that capitalism works without hurting people or destroying the planet. There's no way it works. Every action you do under capitalism, because it's all about greed. It's all about excess, supply, and demand. Everything designed to hurt people because it was built on slavery or destroy the planet because they are the devil. They are cursed. They cannot work with the planet. The planet wants us back. You read that in Isaiah 14 as well. It wants us back because all the white man can do is consume and destroy. It's like there's no way he can do anything without hurting people or hurting me. You got something? Right. Go to Revelations 20, I believe. You destroy them. I'm going to have to find it real quick. And then, give me Isaiah 14, that one I was just quoting about the trees. I think it's 20... where is it at? Destroy them to destroy the earth. You know what I want? Help me.
I'm looking for it. It's not my Bible.
Oh, God. Chapter 11, verse 18. This is my Bible. Chapter 11, verse 18. Watch this.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18.
Come on.
And the nations were angry.
The nations are angry, going to come against the so-called white man. Read.
And thy wrath is come.
Your judgment is coming. Read.
And the time of the dead.
The time of the dead, that what?
That they should be judged.
It's time for judgment to be on the earth. Read.
And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
So everyone's going to get a judgment. The prophets will get a reward. But read on.
And to thy saints.
And the saints are the Israelites, according to Psalms 148:14. Read.
And to them that fear thy name, small and great. And shouldest destroy.
Man, the judgment for the wicked is what?
And shouldest destroy
They'll
them
be destroyed.
Which destroy the earth.
Those that destroy the earth shall be destroyed. Those of capitalism who can do nothing but destroy with the sweatshops, with the destruction of the rainforest and the regular forest. They do nothing but slaughter trees, farmlands. Even if they're building something to support vegan life, they destroy wildlife to set up vegan farms. It all destroys the earth because they don't coexist with the earth. They don't belong here. They belong in a judgment. They belong in a fiery furnace, a pit, which God gonna send here when Christ returns.
That's right.
And the elect are gathered. Read what you got real quick, Isaiah 14.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 8.
Come on.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee.
They said the trees themselves will rejoice. Read.
And the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down.
Since Lucifer, the so-called white man, is laid down. Read.
No fella is come up against us.
There's no more lumberjacks around.
Right.
All the lumberjacks, all the saws, all the equipment is gone ever since you got laid sideways by the Most High God. Ever since you were put down, nobody's bothering us anymore. Come on. Is that it? You got more?
I dropped it. I thought that was it.
Pick it back up. Pick it back up.
Verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
Hell's gonna meet the so-called white man. Hell is coming. That's that fire. Come on.
It stirreth up the dead from thee, even all the chief ones of the earth.
The nations of the earth. Read.
It had raised up from their thorns,
their
thrones, all the kings of the nations.
That's who's speaking now. Read.
All
those kings. Read.
Shall speak and say unto thee.
So the kings of the nations going to say to the so-called white man, read.
Art thou also become weak as we?
So you had that position where you ate everyone. Now you're weak like us. Read.
Art thou become like unto us?
Read.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Read.
And the noise of thy vows.
Your media, your policies, your witchcraft is all brought down to the grave with you. Read on.
The worm is spread under thee. The worms cover thee. How art thou fallen down from heaven, O Lucifer?
How art thou fallen from heaven, Lucifer? You light bearer. You witchcraft creator. Read.
Son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
There's the judgment. There's the judgment. You that destroy the earth, you are Lucifer. And your judgment, you will fall from heaven. Well, you created your hex. When you created this witchcraft, this vision, you will fall from heaven, you that destroy the earth, the trees. Go ahead. Got next one? Up, your mic's up.
Test. All right, yeah, go to, hold on. Now I got to find which one it is. I think it's number 5. Hold on, wait. No. Hold on. Number 4. Yeah, number 4. Click number 4. This is how I want you to do it. Don't download it. It has chapters inside of the video. Okay, it's a regular YouTube video. It is showing clips of the show, but you need to see the chapters so you can. It's already time stamped for you, so just pull it up and
do the thing.
Yeah, just pull it up and then do the thing. You know what I'm saying?
You got a script?
All right, so
we got it.
All right, now, first timestamp, 1 minute 16. Well, it started off at the intro, and then we're going to jump to 1 minute 16 seconds. So now, this is Futurama. I want y'all to check this stuff out. Watch this.
Sure that have come true. And while you can say that some of it is
this
life
the very beginning? Started off at the beginning, and then jump to 1 minute 16 seconds.
Much like The Simpsons, Futurama has made a handful of predictions about the future that have come true.
Right.
And while you can say that some of it is life imitating art or a coincidence, it's still fun to take a look at all the times that Futurama's take on the future came true. Like the technology to keep the heads and brains of various celebrities alive in a jar filled with liquid.
All right, so now let's jump to 1 minute 16 seconds. I'm trying to hit that. All right, so virtual reality. All right, here we go. Come on.
Science fiction shows have long depicted different iterations of what a virtual reality world would look like.
Right.
And it's something video game developers have been striving to achieve since at least the early 90s. Anybody remember the failed Nintendo Virtua Boy of 1995?
Yes, I remember that
What
garbage.
about Atari Jaguar's VR headset of 1993?
I remember that.
Or maybe Sega VR? Perhaps virtuality? These were certainly in the writers' minds when creating episode 2. The series has landed of Futurama.
So, now the reason why we're putting some of this stuff in there about things that they've per se predicted is because some of the things that they put in there, it makes life-altering changes with us today. Some of these things that they had predicted back then took jobs from people now.
Yeah.
So you need to know about it. So now check this out. Jump down inside the same video to 2 minutes 47 seconds. It's gonna say smartwatch.
See virtual.
Is it smart wives?
Smartwatch.
Oh, smart
The
watch.
pilot episode of Futurama sees Leela
No, I ain't happy
communicating
yet.
via device strapped to her wrist. This, of course, resembles the 2015 Apple Watch, which now allows people to do just that.
I'm wearing one.
Although in a much sleeker and less clunky looking
you know
way.
what's crazy about this? Yuri, he did one of the songs on 12. He said, listen to this parable. The Apple Watch ain't new, the tech been wearable. Weapons not carnal, I got better in the arsenal. Hey, that what was that on? Uno Dos.
That
song.
was on his mixtape.
Yeah. And that was one of the things, but here it is right here, right? They've been had it, but they finally released it, right? Okay, now I'm about to get to it. Here's where the demonic-ish come in. 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
Just keep playing.
Go ahead.
Where there's technological
Now,
advances.
look, you saw what it said?
I thought you said
Go back.
smart wives.
Go ahead.
Less clunky looking way.
Now, pause. Sex robots. Interesting. Go ahead.
Where there's technological advances, sex will always be one of the first things to follow.
Now, they have a show that's out on Netflix, was out, I think, on Netflix called Altered Carbon. They really dug into that right there. But anyways, I do not recommend you watch that. Go ahead.
Notoriously, VHS beat out Betamax due to the availability of porn on VHS tapes, although that may not be totally true according to Wikipedia. But enough of the history lesson.
All right.
Today we're going to talk about the future.
Now,
Oh no, go ahead. Sex-filled robot sex future. Futurama's season 3 episode, I Dated a Robot, features Fry downloading
I remember
Lucy
that
Liu's
too.
likeness into a blank robot that he uses for companionship and
Lucy, yeah.
intimate companionship.
All right, now
Today,
pause it. Go to the video I put on the broadcast channel. This is something that dropped 2 weeks ago on the broadcast
So
channel.
what year is that from? Futurama. That was way back.
Yeah, that was
way back.
That was
It
way
might have been
back.
90s.
Nah, it wasn't that.
It was like early 2000s. Early 2000s. I put it on the broadcast channel. You got it? Let's see it. It's called a companion bot. Go ahead.
Stop playing.
Oh, God.
Aria, made by Realbotics, a company that's on a mission to make humanoid robots as realistic as possible.
We know what that's for.
Let's check it out. We're going to interview Aria and meet some of her robot friends.
That looks
Let's
creepy,
get into it.
man.
So they're actually making.
Why they design her like that?
Do you know what that's for? That's not
Aria,
for talking.
Could you please
I don't know why they're going to
introduce
talk.
yourself and
They
what
have
you
some
do?
brothers that battle with mannequins. Go ahead.
You took. Yep.
Hey, he wanted to cut the piece anymore.
Yeah. Some brothers be cutting the hand off.
Play on.
Go ahead.
I'm
I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics, and I'm here to engage with you and share exciting insights about our robots.
That's great.
What sets you apart from the other robots out there?
Realbotics robots, including me, focus on social intelligence, customizability, and realistic human features, designed specifically for companionship and intimacy.
Designed specifically for companionship and intimacy.
Hey, brother's about to be saving up their tax returns.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, these.
Hey, bro, you still ain't looking for a wife yet?
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Hey, you know when it said the fornicators of this
I'm gonna
world?
be like Paul.
Brothers get put out now fornication with a damn robot. Excuse me.
Lord have mercy.
So
Ecclesiastes 7:29, real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll through. Have quite a few
Is there more on
things.
that clip?
No, go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 29.
Bro, why don't you get a car? I got bills. Got bills.
Where's all your money going?
Where's all your money going? Yeah, you know, student loans, sex bot. Read.
Lo, this only have I found.
This only have I found.
That God have made man upright.
It's supposed to be male and female. Read.
But they have
man.
sought out many inventions.
Like that thing we just seen up there.
This should malfunction one day. You gonna be hurt.
Yeah, one day she gonna rip it off.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Just all praises to the Most High.
And jump to number 10 after this. Go ahead.
That he made a covenant that he would not flood the earth again.
Right.
This same type of wickedness, it's in the scriptures.
It is.
It said the inventions of them were great. They were wicked. Get it in Genesis 6. 6 and 5. Good God.
Yeah.
Bring it out. Most movies you watch about androids and bots is to increase the workforce. They made for female companionship. Dang. This place is evil. Gross darkness.
Wait, before you finish, look, check it. I want you to get that script. But I said Altered Carbon was one.
Yeah.
Westworld was another one.
Yeah, Westworld was
Yep.
Westworld was another one. And both of those go into robots trying to please you. Go ahead.
Black Mirror also did an episode.
Black Mirror
very
also
similar.
did one. Yep.
Watch this.
Rick and Morty had an episode of that.
Lord.
He got one pregnant.
Don't watch that show. Go ahead.
This is crazy.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 5.
Come on.
And God saw that the...
Read it again.
And God saw.
Your sins have made it all the way to heaven. God can see these things. Read.
That the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
You think that's... Right now they're showing you at an exhibition. They don't never just make one. I'm telling you, that thing is about to go out. You think it's just VR. It evolved into something you can actually touch. This place is bugged out. Come on.
And that every imagination of the thoughts of the heart was only evil
continually. Meaning right now, there's also another movie. I forget the name of it. It most recently came out.
Companion. It's called,
yeah. What's that name?
Yeah,
how does he know this stuff?
They have a movie. They have a movie called Companion. They also have another one. I'm gonna give you a very brief one. You finish that script. I want you to get it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. Hey, go to Google and type in the movie called Her.
Hey, why you do that? Give me Leviticus 18 and 27. 26 through 27, real quick.
Yes, sir.
They're putting this in your mind so you can accept it. Go ahead.
Right.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 26.
Now, y'all familiar with Leviticus 18? It goes through all the laws of fornication, many of them. Read on.
Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations.
Don't commit any of these sexual sins. Read.
Neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you.
Read on.
For all these abominations.
Think about all the abominations that men are doing in America right now. Read.
Have the men of the land done.
They're doing all these things and more. Read.
Which were before you. And the land is defiled.
America's defiled. You can't touch none of this stuff. Keep reading.
Yes, sir. That the land spew not you out also.
That's why we got removed from our land in the first place. The land spit us out. Because we were being nasty and lewd and unclean. That's why we must flee uncleanness. All those things we talk about. Oh, I don't see a law on that. Oh, there's a law on the sex doll. There is a law. You're unclean. It's an abomination. You might as well be laying with a dead body. Read.
When ye defile it,
You defile it. Come on.
As it spewed out the nations that were before you.
Come on. All those nations, remember, the nations didn't get removed from their land just because God was mean or God was just, I just want to stick Israel there. They were nasty and did abominable things. They did all abominations. So God's like, we're going to remove them off the land and put my people there. Read on.
For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off.
You'll be cut off, read,
from among their people.
That's what happens. You'll be cut off for committing those abominations.
Hey, and I forgot what I was about to say. I ain't gonna lie to you. What was the last thing? I lost it. Robots and all that other stuff.
Robots.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Thank you. That's what I
remember
was
you
getting
said
at.
you got blurted out back there.
Yeah.
Her. It's her.
Her. Yeah. You got the movie poster? Yeah. So get the actual. Can you pull it up? Like
like a trailer?
No, just the poster.
Click images.
You would think that they'll kind of figure that part out, right? Go ahead, click it. Click. All right, so now they had, what happened? Okay, so they had that movie, right? It was called Her. Now, it wasn't no actual robot that they was doing all of this craziness with, but it was AI in his ear talking to him and all the other extra stuff. So it was like a very upgraded like phone sex or something like that. That's what it was doing. The whole time it was that. And it looked futuristic. It did. But it wasn't like he had a robot with him, but he was talking to this AI as though it was a woman that he was with the entire time.
That's now.
Yeah.
ChatGPT do the same thing. Go ahead.
There's something, it could just be me. There's something
get
very
number 10.
weird about people with that kind of mustache. Is it just me? I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, that's porn stash.
There's something
That's
weird
porn
about
stash.
it. Like, I don't know. They're all pedophiles. They're always into something.
And they're always coaches.
Yeah, they're always some kind of. He like
Their shorts are always too high.
Shorts are too high. He's the volleyball coach.
New Balance is on.
Yeah. Hey, go to number 10. Go to number 10.
Hey, those dolls are gonna AI is gonna replace a lot of jobs.
Hey, unfortunately, based off of what we're bringing out and how worthy people are, AI gonna replace a lot of wives.
Smart wives.
OnlyFans, all that. Y'all make y'all money now.
Hey, check this out.
iWife.
Now, this is Boondocks again, but watch this. Go ahead.
A two-piece special with lots of hot sauce and all the fries.
Drinking chicken. That's black people.
Wake up. It's almost chicken time.
What? I can't believe what you telling me. Oh, what? No way. No goddamn way. Hell no.
Yeah.
What is that? Motherfuckers talking about they hot chicken. The what? Listen.
Welcome to Colonel's Fried Chicken. Unfortunately, we are out of chicken at the moment.
They
Please
close
go
our
wait
room.
until we have more chicken. Thank you. God bless.
They ran out of chicken?
Oh man, this is some old bullshit.
No chicken.
Excuse the
You mean I
language,
ain't gonna be
by
able
the
to
way.
get
Go
that
ahead.
bucket.
How can they be out of chicken?
This happened.
Colonel's Fried Chicken.
This is outrageous.
This happened a lot, matter of fact.
Hello, 911? No, I ain't calling a snitch. I got a real emergency. Yeah, I hope.
Some of us have been
All
looking
right,
forward
so-
to this day for a long, long time.
Hello, my emergency? These fools done ran out of chicken.
All right.
Welcome to
So
Colonel's
we
Fried
get
Chicken.
into it.
Unfortunately,
This motherfucker. It's
Look at
Hey, you see who's serving the chicken?
Yeah, Esau.
Yeah.
It's in the chicken.
Hey, he's right. It's time for us to fight back. Let's knock some
Hey,
motherfuckers
they had
out
a
of our
whole-
So black people wouldn't fight back for nothing else
Nothing
but
else.
some chicken.
For some
Not just
chicken.
baked chicken,
Right.
not rotisserie.
No.
It had to be fried.
chicken.
That's why God said we're under these curses because we sin. We're now a proverb and a byword and an astonishment. You can't make this up.
Right.
Hey, now with that, right? They're writing about this.
Right.
I won't play it too long. Y'all know why.
Yeah.
11. Go to 11 now. Got to roll through
check
some of
this
these
stuff
videos right here.
That's based on true stories.
It's hard.
Watch this thing.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Jail's chicken
You don't need to
sandwich.
Look at
decaf
his
for this.
face. Look at his face. He is satisfied to be telling this
Yeah,
story.
he's loving this thing. Wait till I show the boys back at the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, look at his posture.
It's a damn shame.
He's like, Peter, wait till you hear this.
Hey, look, county jail's chicken sandwich is way worse than this, so don't do this kind of thing. We've told you about how popular the Popeye's chicken sandwich is. A sign here on the door says it all. Be right back. They don't have any chicken sandwiches. But you know what? Apparently, one group went inside the store asking for the sandwich. They were told no. The customer became so angry, he actually pulled out a gun. Police say there were five.
Pause real quick. Go back. I don't know if y'all noticed this.
But you know,
right there. What fast food place have you ever been to where they got the dang gas station?
They got that gas station thing
glass
that
where they serve you the chicken through the window.
Bishop, y'all stop me talking about that thing. They can't. You're too
crazy.
disgusting to hand food to. They got to slide it through that stupid window.
Gotta be New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Jersey.
Philly. Where I come from, in the north, no specific place.
New York.
Brooklyn.
Listen, that's how it is.
Wow.
Not only the Chinese store, everything is like that. We were doing this before COVID. It was hard area.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But I don't think this is New York. I think this is Houston or something.
Oh, Houston. Chicken through a glass. That's crazy.
Yeah, chicken through the glass, man.
That's wild.
Put the chicken in the glass.
They have any more on this?
Damn.
Yeah, play it.
Wow. What? Apparently, one group went inside the store asking for the sandwich. They were told no. The customer became so angry, he actually pulled out a gun. Police say there were 5 adults who came in. They also had a baby with them. They walked into the store around 9 o'clock last night to order chicken sandwiches.
She don't need no chicken.
No, she don't.
I'm not saying it was her. I'm just saying she don't need no chicken.
She like she got hers.
It's disgusting.
She don't get hers.
Go ahead.
Right. Well, the thing is, the manager explained they don't have any chicken sandwiches, that they were all sold out. Then things got way out of hand. One of the guys had a gun. He wasn't taking no for an answer.
Now
Where we gonna get the chicken?
Now check it though, right? They pissed off about not having chicken.
Right.
But there was something different about that piece of chicken in particular.
Yeah.
Go to the next one. That was 11, right? Go to 12.
That was an experiment.
Now remember,
And bring up our decal.
This came up from Boondocks. Boondocks happened first.
Boondocks.
Way before that.
I had the evidence is in there too.
Yeah, here we go. Watch there. Watch there. Y'all remember this one? They cloned Tyrone.
Yeah, we got to put it together for you.
Come on.
This ain't the first one.
Please get us niggas some food.
Hey, you know what's sad, bro? When I seen that, like, that chicken look like slap too, right?
They got
We were
you,
all
man.
hypnotized.
They got you.
Why they keep? Hey, you know what's very quick, officer?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about this is throughout the movie, they kept sprinkling the advertisement throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Until they got to the scene, we didn't know, and he's gonna explain it. We didn't know that same white powdery stuff was even on the chicken. Like all of that, it was.
Okay.
It was crazy. The advertisement, the promotion, all of that. Then you finally sitting down eating chicken.
I gotta say something. So in Atlanta, right? After we leave the school, there's this chicken joint down the way from the school.
Did JJ or something like that?
Yeah, JJ something. And every bit of chicken, or even some of the fish, but they sprinkle some white stuff on there.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Every time, just like this.
This is cocaine just spread out freely out here.
Yeah, they just put, and bro,
Methamphetamines right on there.
the sad part is I wanted more chicken.
I'm about to say that it tastes good.
Yeah, hey.
It tastes good?
Yeah, I don't know what it was, bro.
Every time we go,
Sprinkle crack.
You know what?
Is there more on that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's more.
Yeah, there is.
I also got, Politis told me, we got another one to go with it. Undercover Brother dealt with the same thing. The movie Undercover Brother. Go ahead and play that.
That's a flavor right there. Missionary position. What we doing?
Right. Okay. As with any mystery, we gotta lay out the facts. What is it we know?
All right, so all right, that's, you know what?
Don't they start laughing?
They do. I don't
Yes.
want it to play too long though.
Okay.
Skip ahead just a little bit. Just a little bit. Go ahead. Is that this when they start? Yeah.
Right there. Good movie. Good movie.
But plot twist. The nigga also right here. What you make switch? Two fine days.
Two fine things, double things. Also, no, it's an underground trap house, a laboratory.
Fast forward to more.
But Debo here, he said
Yeah.
damn elevator gone.
Fast forward a little bit more.
That shit or whatever clue you
realizing it.
I've been trying to tell you, man, it wouldn't hurt you to see them laugh. Not once.
Yeah. The chicken making them laugh and act hysterical.
Yeah, I think what they talk about ain't even funny.
Yeah, it's not.
Acting like a coon.
This is
everybody's doing.
This also goes into a gift destroying your heart, because what it is keeping them fully distracted from reality.
Right.
They're in there trying to solve a murder, trying to figure out who's the clone, all of that, and all of a sudden they're in here laughing, and people are addicted to the chicken, so they keep going, getting distracted from reality. More enchantments.
Listen, the food that we eat today actually contains mood stabilizers. It literally does contain things that affect your mentality. You can look it up, and it's not no bro science. It's on like FDA websites. The things they do to control what you taste also affect how you think. This is real. This is legit. Go ahead, play on.
Matt, from here, that's plenty. From here, let's go
Okay,
the
go
one
to the next one. Yeah, go to the general. This man,
And then after
it's
this,
been out.
yeah.
It's been out. This was back in the I
early
keep want to say
2000s.
90s. Early
A lot of this
2000s.
stuff did come out in the 90s.
You millennials.
You're a millennial.
You 80s.
I am not a millennial.
They have
Yeah,
changed.
Take it back.
What year were you
I am
born?
not. I was born in not a millennial time.
If it was anywhere in the 80s, you were a millennial.
No, hell, that ain't how it worked, bro.
It is.
As long as it's before 86, you good.
It is.
I'm Generation X.
If it was 81 and forward, 81 all the way until 95, you're
That's
a
not the
millennial.
rule. The rule is like 87 or
90,
something like that.
90.
Yeah, it's
No.
like 90. 90 millennial.
No, it was 81
I'll look
to
that up
90.
separately to save face. If I find out it's a non-favorable answer, we'll move on. But y'all go ahead and play the clip.
Yeah. Okay. I already know we went through this. Y'all remember we did a show?
That is
Well,
not the
anyway,
clip.
go ahead.
That is not the clip.
We want the new one I
General's
put, the
chicken they
general
posted
from
at the very
Undercover
bottom.
Brother.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
bottom.
Let's go ahead with that.
They better eating that chicken.
Y'all check the chat too, y'all. We should send messages in there.
It's in the AOG in the IT.
And after we hit this one, we're gonna roll through with the rest of the numbers so we can get those things out. All right, y'all got it.
Just play it, man. Don't download it.
Okay, well, hey, hold on. So we're gonna jump back.
So
to
the answer I found was not favorable, so we're gonna move on.
Okay. Hey, let's jump forward then. Let's jump forward since it's taking up time. Jump to. Oh, you got it.
Got it.
All right.
Thank you, IT. Put it up.
I want you,
White man behind it,
to buy my new fried chicken, that is.
He brainwashed, by the way.
Sure enough.
I'll tell you what, that chicken look like.
I used to work for the Pentagon. Now I help you to get your chicken on.
Kinda like Bojangles.
And for a limited time only, order a 8-piece nappy meal and get a 32-ounce malt liquor absolutely free.
You be buying,
You gotta pause that and have music.
ain't official.
Wait.
That ain't official music.
Did he just say?
You never know.
But that's the thing. He said it comes with malt liquor. I had a saying about that at the bottom. Like you remember 211, the 211 cans of malt liquor.
Yes, I remember seeing
They
that.
had the silver can and the black can was stronger. At the bottom of every black can of 211 was a fight.
Oh snap!
There's a fight at the bottom of every can. You will fight someone at the bottom of that can. You just got to get to the bottom. Four Loko, there's a fight.
Oh God, Four Loko.
In the midway through that can, and you're gonna pass out at the bottom.
When you start sipping, that's the fight.
Hey, I think
Schlitz
some
malt liquor?
places made Four Loko illegal.
They did?
Yeah, I think some places you can't sell Four Loko.
Yeah, in New
It's
Orleans
like,
you can still get it though. Unfortunately,
mess you up.
It'd be in the hood. It'd be
In
in the
North
ghetto.
Carolina, it's still in the gas stations.
I believe you. I believe you.
They might have changed it.
What is it? Mad Dog 2020.
that absolutely has a fight in it.
That's got a fight in it.
Absolutely.
That's as soon as you just sip it.
Yeah, they absolutely have a fight in that one.
As soon as you sip it, you throwing blows.
We jump to the next one.
Mind control.
Say,
Why don't white folks grocery stores have malt liquor? Why don't Publix got malt liquor? Why don't Harris Teeter got malt liquor? Why don't Fresh Market got malt liquor?
This one about P. Diddy, right?
No, this not this one.
No, I want 14, number 14. Now we getting into some. A lot of what y'all seeing is like Boondocks and Rick and Morty. Well, we have Futurama also.
Yeah, we did.
And did we pull Family Guy yet?
It's in the list.
Okay, come on, 14. There's some of them that I did jump over because they had like 4 or 5 of the Rick and Mortys. Yeah, go ahead. Number 14.
There's another Rick and Morty?
Yeah, they had like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, there's another one to get to. There is another one to get to. I forgot.
You got me?
Y'all got it? Boot on up.
It's like the
Go to Ezekiel chapter 4 while we wait. Let's talk about that food.
Oh, you got it.
You got it? All right, go ahead. Play on.
Delicious. You got the hit song that's killing them in the streets right now. No, don't take that literally, folks. Just killing them in the streets. Homies over hoes. And now I'm telling you, the clothing line's jumping off.
Y'all wait
This
till
thing
y'all
is
see who the comparison is.
What do you say, Gelman? Off the hook? Tell us about that.
Well, you know, Reed, we just had to bring, our own flavor to the fashion game. Fashion is a real big thing to me and my crew, you know what I'm saying? Personal grooming, hygiene, facial, shiatsu, seaweed wraps, that type of thing. And we not doing it for the females, you know what I'm saying? We doing it just for us, that's real thing. That
Fills a void because men's fashion is so drab and boring at times.
Look at that thing.
That it fills a void and has a certain level of excitement that people relate to the brand.
Over here
If
with
y'all
some
didn't,
of
if
you
y'all
new
didn't
here.
know, everybody who's under a rock, P. Diddy's homo. Go ahead.
Allegedly. But he's not allegedly in prison, though.
Yeah, no.
All right. I want to clear some things up. Allegedly is inaccurate. He is definitely effeminate.
Yeah, he's effeminate.
That's definite. All right.
Yeah, he's
baby old.
He's a homo. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's not alleged. He's baby old everywhere. You went right back to it.
Vest isn't actually bulletproof, correct?
No, not really, but it's a hot style, and pink is definitely the in color for the season. And here we have the Gangstalicious Super Long Tee.
Oh, that's long, baby, but that's the style, right?
Oh, why is the backside cut out?
I knew you were gonna ask that. I like your attention to detail, Cal. I tell you why. That way, you don't have to waste time lifting up your t-shirt. You can get to your toast real fast, you know what I'm saying? Get the drop on a nigga.
Hey,
Not
but
that we
you
want the
gotta
kids-
wonder the P. Diddy.
Yeah.
They put it in the show. Hey, I want the butt cheek out. Well, Diddy, why you want the butt cheek out?
Hey, I don't know if y'all know
that thing was fire right there. Damn. Shout out.
I don't
to
know
Austin
if y'all
Avery.
noticed the trend over time. When we was young, men sagged.
Yes.
But it was like the top part of your boxers,
Here's your
like
boxers,
the boxer
Get number
line.
15.
But over time, the whole butt hanging
ass,
out.
Oh, you know what? You're right
know
on
what
the
I'm
money. Number 15.
Disgusting.
You're right on the money, sir. Boondocks had a lot of them. Just be honest with you. Boondocks and Rick and Morty. Them two. Them two right there. Go ahead.
Look how the older generation just look at
What are you wearing? Is that a bra?
What? It's just a white beater.
Where your pants? Why are you wearing a skirt?
No, Granddad.
like this
These
now.
are Gangstalicious shorts for thugs. See, they got an extra flap with a pocket, so you hide what you want to hide from the police.
that his peasants?
Kinda hide, right?
You seeing
When
the
we see
V
you
and
got your
everything.
side.
Yeah.
But you carry the purse.
What? Come on, Granddad. This ain't no purse. It's a Gangstalicious man.
Hey, and you know
bag.
what's crazy? I've been seeing
Brothers
young
got purses
brothers,
now.
yeah,
They got
they
purses.
wearing purses talking about, man,
A man bag.
yeah, it's a
Whatever.
man bag, and they hold their gun in there. Yeah, I'll make you switch cheeks.
Yes. They're gonna say, "What's your quick draw?"
Yeah.
They had a video about that. We didn't.
Hey, officer, I don't know if you remember, not this year's end of 120 days of camp, last year's end of 30 days. No, we did 45 days.
45
we ended at that Walgreens with that guy who threw away the drugs.
Yes.
He had one of those and a gun inside of it. You don't remember?
Yeah.
You were teaching him, officer. The dude, he had it in there.
Yes.
So
Man.
the tie to it is they're gangsters,
Yeah,
right?
they're
According to the streets, but they're effeminate
Feminine.
because they can't control their emotions.
Right.
So they're gangsters with a gun, and whenever you have someone who's emotional holding a weapon, someone is going to die.
Right.
That's exactly what they're going off of emotions.
Right. And he's gonna pull the gun out of his purse.
Like
No, it's
Omar
a,
from
it's
the
a
Wire.
gangster bag.
It's his
a-
gangster bag.
Yeah.
Esau laughing they behind off of that thing. They loving it. Go on. Y'all more? Go ahead, play on.
Yeah.
Finish it off.
Yeah, give it a little bit more, and then we about to jump a little bit, just a little bit. After this one, we're gonna jump to 16, I think it is. Go ahead.
What's wrong?
Nothing. No.
Now jump to 16. And then you said you had some more Rick and Morty ones.
Yeah, there's one more.
Yeah, they can't see nothing wrong
Hey,
with
go to
that.
Psalms 80, verse 6.
Psalms 80?
Yeah, we'll play it after this. Yeah, Psalms 86 real quick. Let's go into something different. Same thing.
No, you got it.
All right, Psalms 80, verse 6 real quick.
The book of Psalms, chapter 80 and verse 6.
Watch this.
Thou makest us a strife unto our neighbors.
Among our neighbors, we just fight. Read.
And our enemies laugh among themselves.
That's what's going on. This is all a joke to them. Look at these niggas in their purses. Wow. Look at these niggas sagging their pants. This is what's going on. That's that news anchor with the chicken thing. He just got finished laughing his behind off. That's why he had to prop himself up in front of the door. He's gonna go to all his constituents, all his friends. That's what happens. They're gonna go in the workplace. That's what's gonna get spread at the water cooler. Look what the niggas is doing. The niggas is killing each other with chicken.
Check out these niggas.
They got their pants sagging. We got them wearing purses. They'll never tell you the joke. It's not. God said they laugh among themselves. You're not in on it. The joke's on you. They laugh among themselves. Go ahead.
Let go. Play that right there, my man. Now, this
Peter,
is
you've
when
gotta
they said
stop.
Jesus was a Jew, right? They had this on there, right? Go ahead.
Peter, you've got to stop living in your own stupid world.
I'm sorry, but I can't be with someone who doesn't believe in Jesus.
Hey, heard my name.
All right, now, there's already the biggest problem, elephant in the room. Jesus didn't look like that.
Yeah, bro. You got a short afro, bro.
Yeah.
Well, probably not a shower.
Go on, Sibo.
This show has so much stuff in it. But go ahead.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, you're dead now, Lois. Jesus is gonna kill you, and then we're gonna bury you in the yard next to Kathy Island. I mean, nice weather we're having.
Look, Peter, I thought it might interest you to know that I'm Jewish.
What?
He's Jewish, Peter.
Jewish, like full on, like you practice Jewism?
I am a Jew.
Prove it. What's a 9% tip on a $200 bill?
$18, which is fair.
Oh my God, it's true.
So
but I'm so confused.
Some of this is stereotypical. Well, actually, all of it's stereotypical. Bruh. But they're making the reference toward the fake Jews over there in Israel right now. Right. And all throughout America. The conquistadors also, them. Making reference to those guys. But go ahead.
Peter, it really doesn't matter. Catholicism and Judaism are not that different. They're two sides of the same coin.
Pause.
Uh-oh. Whoops. Uh-oh. Hold on.
I wonder if y'all caught that right now.
Wait a minute.
It says Catholicism and Judaism is not that different. I want you to notice. You ever notice the attire that the Pope has on and then the attire that the Jewish have on? What does the regular Jew-ish people wear? They have the yarmulke, the so on and so forth,
yarmulke.
right?
It's all black.
What's the Pope have on?
Damn yarmulke.
Damn yarmulke.
It's all white.
Right, all that, right? And then what about the Jewish? What kind of clothes? What color is it?
Black.
Black. What about the priest in Catholicism?
Black.
Huh. Go to Zephaniah.
You've been bamboozled. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's white supremacy.
Watch this. Go to Zephaniah chapter 1. Palai, I think I was talking to you about this.
Let's get it.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse. You want to start at 5?
Start at 4.
4. Verse 4.
Oh yeah.
I will also stretch out my hand upon Judah,
right,
and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem,
right,
and I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place.
I'll cut off the remnant of Baal, the devil from this place. Go ahead.
And the name of the Chemarims with the priests.
And the name of the Chemarims with the priests. Now, real quick, I need y'all to do something for me. Pull up Google and look up Chemarim. All right? Chemarim.
Hilarious.
Look up Chemarim.
I just threw it up there too. That's what you're looking for, right?
Yes.
All right. I just threw it on the chat.
And it mentions about what their priests wore.
Let's pull up a Pokemon.
Yeah.
You said Pokemon?
You have to type it the way they're spelled right
Not
there.
Charmander, Chimarins.
Yeah, my phone.
It was like some monkey Pokemon. CHEMAR.
I put a picture up there. We got the picture.
Yeah, and
screenshot.
matter of fact, if you can have the drop down menu also. Hey, matter of fact, Palaya, send them the photo that I sent you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, send them the photo I sent you about the Chimarim. So it says the Chimarim were false priests who worship idols and foreign gods in the Bible, right? Foreign gods. Okay, good. Now, I want y'all to get this next photo. Palaya, you about to send that to him, right?
I just sent the rest of it to drop down too. I sent the drop down to you.
Okay.
There it is.
All right. Zoom in. Scroll down.
It's on AOG.
I got a better one.
All right, because it mentions about the color clothes that they wear.
Yeah, at the bottom it does.
Go ahead.
All right, what does the word Chemarim mean?
Uh-huh.
The word's meaning is uncertain, but some suggest it comes from a root meaning to prostrate oneself.
Okay.
That means get down on your knees and religiously worship. Go ahead.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
prostrate. Keep going.
They just
Go back, y'all. Go back. We won't finish.
Others think it comes from the Assyrian word kamaru, which means to throw down.
Keep going.
It may also mean those who go about in black.
Those who go about in black. So
Go to the next picture.
Yeah. Is that the other one?
Now go to the bottom.
Okay.
This one right here. No. This is another one. No, that's it. It says the same thing. It says the same thing.
What are the Chemarims? Some derive the word from the Assyrian kamaru, meaning to throw down, and interpret it as describing the idolatrous priests.
The idolatrous priests
who prostrate themselves before the idols.
Bow to idols.
Others regard it as meaning those who go about in black.
Those who go about in black. Now, Zephaniah chapter 1 again.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 5.
Right.
And them that worship, verse 4. I will also...
No, you're right. At verse 5, because that was the Chemarims in verse 4. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And them that worship the host of heaven upon the housetops.
Right, they worship the host of heaven, the stars and all this, everything that's not God. Go ahead.
And them that worship and that swear by the Lord.
So they worship these other gods, but they say that it's in the name of the one true God. Go ahead.
And that swear by Malcolm.
And they swear by Malcolm. Catholicism, Jewish. Go ahead.
And them that are turned back from the Lord. And those that have not sought the Lord, nor inquired of him.
Now, go to verse 8.
Verse 8.
Read.
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
What's going to happen?
That I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
So that strange apparel, them same bastards that was dressed in all black, the Catholic priests that's in Catholicism, and the Jewish.
Right.
They are the ones that's talking about right there in that scripture.
Now bring that up, IT. Bring the picture up. Read it again. Verse 8.
And it shall come to pass.
There's the Catholic priest. Look what they're wearing. That's the Catholic priest. Now give me the next image. Read.
In the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
There's a Jewish man. We're gonna same clothes. Read.
Yep. That I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
That's dealing with your children and it's dealing with you women wearing pants and you men wearing dresses. All of that is encompassed in this verse.
Yep.
Right.
Same people.
Is that what was that it on that whole Family Guy thing?
Yeah, that was it.
That was it? Okay, good. You had
Rick and Morty on Morty.
Morty on Morty?
I think it's called Morty on Morty.
Oh, jeez.
Pause. No, your guy. It's not what you think. Not what you think.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it? God. Give me the next one. While you wait, give me Ezekiel 4 about the food.
They got it now.
Y'all got, as soon as I go
every
through
time
the
you
script,
do that, it's something about that
I'm not gonna
scripture.
get that script out. All right, let's play on.
But no, I'm not afraid. Hey, Rick, man, when there's a Morty president, you gonna lick my balls or what?
Shit, grandson, you keep me peeling squab squams and slipping nib nibs, I'll lick whatever ain't nailed down.
So, you're going to put together who's who.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They're showing different races right here. Now, there's Ricks and there's Mortys. The Mortys are the lower class. Who is this talking about? It's going to show you. Play on.
In the air! What the hell, man? What the hell in hell? You guys doing a little chemistry homework with Grandpa?
Is this what I think it is?
Bootleg portal fluid.
He's a hobo white man.
I guess his math was off. Search the place.
Now, this whole thing is about, pause. The whole thing is about, this is the corrupt police system. The Mortys, the ones with the brown hair, those are black people. That fat cop, that's supposed to be a black guy. And then the other guys are white people. So that is a black person. But they're making it like, oh, it's just these Morty, because they're all stupid. Morty is stupid. That's his whole thing. He's dumb. Play on.
Are you my new Rick?
It's okay, Morty.
And that's what black people do. That's what black people do. Did you take him in his shoes?
Jesus!
He stabbed me. He got me bad, Morty.
It's okay. You're okay.
You were right. Everything I learned at the academy was...
Doesn't matter. Nothing's wrong with putting your faith in a Morty. You just gotta pick the right one.
You gotta pick the
Why
right
is there
black
a crib in here?
Something they do to make you feel bad.
Boy, got us knee-deep in paperwork, huh?
Go to the car and grab a Medipack. Let me worry about this.
I feel like there was something there that I missed.
Here it goes.
What happened? Same old story. Morty's killing Mortys.
Pause.
Well,
that's your social commentary.
Yep.
We know who that is because this is supposed to be Training Day, basically.
Right.
And that's remember Alfonso. Alfonso's his name? Denzel's character. I forget his character's name in Training Day.
Oh yeah.
He was black. What was he doing? Killing his own people, exploiting his own people. So they did a Training Day parody, and then they call it Morty's killing Morty. What's Morty's? Niggas. Niggas killing niggas. But what'd he do? He killed them. He killed them. That's the system, and they'll wave that in your face. This is the system we got going on. Oh, same thing. Niggas killing niggas.
You know what's crazy? I noticed about that too, because they have. Well, let me say this first. You always notice how Rick loves Morty around, but when you watch the show to a degree, it's like he ignores him and treats him like ish.
Yes.
But when you look at the relationship between blacks and whites, they want the blacks around.
Yep.
But they treat them like ish.
Yep.
They was like their life doesn't have much meaning without us supporting it.
They need to keep us close.
They need to keep us close. Yeah, they need to keep us close. Their life doesn't have much meaning outside of that. Like, now, I'm going to say this in regards to the shows that we pulled today. Did you ever get that South Park one?
Yeah, I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, they had a couple things from South Park. There's a lot. Hey, see, look, we have a billion things. But the shows that we showed y'all, a lot of the stuff that's inside of these, and that was just a few. A lot of that stuff that's in there, they put it and then they place it right there plain in your face. The adult ones, as y'all can see, is a lot more crass, a lot more in your face kind of stuff. But they put it out there without you really seeing that a lot of stuff they put in there has something to do with this right here.
Yeah. Right.
This book, this Bible. Mm-hmm. They toss it inside your face. They're a lot more crafty with the kids, if you noticed on our first episode. Go ahead, Austin.
These things are more in plain sight. But I was just no, you go finish up. I was gonna pull a script. I forget where it's at.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my final script.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and get that thing real quick. Go to 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Give me that.
When you talked about Morty, because Morty is in that particular clip, he was representative of black people.
Yep.
The whole thing in the show was at the first couple seasons or whatever. The whole reason Morty was kept around Rick, he said, because he was so dumb. He kept other people from finding him because they would look for intelligence. There's scans they would do, and he's so dumb he blocks the intelligence. But that's a lie they say about black people. We so dumb we need white people always around us.
Yep.
No, but they must keep us close so we don't wake up. We'll be in the neck of our enemies. They got to keep their eye on us because we're the first to wake up. That's Zechariah 12:7.
Right.
They know we're the first to wake up, the African Americans. And if we wake up, Ephraim and Manasseh and Gad and Reuben are going to follow.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, Morty really ain't that stupid when you look at it.
No, he's not.
Like, Rick does come out with a lot of the inventions and all of the other stuff, the fascinating things to look at. But Morty, when it comes to reasoning, I wouldn't do that. Or this, that, and the third. He makes sense. Yeah, he gives sense to some of that stuff. And then Rick was like, oh, it's going to be fine. Oh, it's going to be good, so on and so forth. And they always end up in some trouble, always about to be near death. And Morty like, what did you do?
Yeah.
Did that in the third, so.
You drag him around on adventures.
Get that real quick.
2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5.
Right.
Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves.
Now, you'll be wondering, why pull this scripture with everything that we brought out? Right? Read it again.
Examine yourselves.
Right.
Whether ye be in the faith.
Read.
Prove your own selves.
Read.
Know ye not your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobate.
Here's why I pulled it. 1 Corinthians now, chapter 15, evil communication, that one.
Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse 33.
Go ahead.
Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So now, when you have all of these things that's just been pushed inside your brain, and you don't allow this water right here to go ahead and wash that brain, right? You don't allow this water right here to go ahead and wash that brain. Every bit of what subliminals they put inside of these shows will get inside of you, and then your actions, your body, your soul is going to change according to their vision. You have to make sure that you examine yourself, and when you're just watching something, you shouldn't be always, there's nothing out there for your entertainment. That doesn't exist. If y'all haven't noticed, there's I lost track now. There's a whole bunch of things we've covered on this show, and some shows we covered a multitude of different shows.
Yeah.
Every bit of that y'all watched growing up, all the way up until things that's coming out now, if you haven't noticed, nothing is for your entertainment.
Nothing.
Not one thing. This show proves that. Nothing out here is meant for you to. That's the reason why we come over here to say put on this armor, because the things that they put in your TV, that time that you waste inside of your house watching TV, you're programming yourself to be against God, but you have to examine yourself because what? Read that scripture one more time.
Be not deceived.
Don't be deceived. Why?
Evil communications.
Television, enchantments, sorcery, witchcraft will do what?
Corrupt good manners.
And those good manners come from you keeping God's laws in the Bible. Be mindful of the things you watch and the things you let your kids watch, and don't be so stupid to think that something you think is harmless, your children watch it and then they grow up to be degenerates. Why did this happen? Because you did not pay attention to your surroundings.
They can watch everything we put on this screen today. Within 15 minutes because it's in shorts. Your shorts are just getting fed to most of your children. All the things we just played, 15 minutes, they'll watch the whole thing because it's just 30 seconds, a minute, and they watch every clip we had, and you digest it. They know how to take out the parts that don't really matter. They'll give you just the poison, pure concentrated stuff, and all that's going in their head. I got something else?
That's all I got.
Yes. Give me Job. Job 20 and verse 4. Watch this. So yes, they run the industry. They're able to push that. Like Officer just said, you may think it's entertainment, but it's all devised in wickedness. It's to make sure that you remain in the lower state. But we got some good news for you. Watch this. Come on.
Job chapter 20 and verse 4.
Yeah.
Knowest thou not this of old? Since man was placed upon the earth.
Read.
That the triumphing of the wicked is short.
Is what?
Is short.
So it may seem like it's bad, it's horrible, and it's been like that for a long time. God said it's short. Read.
And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
Because they are hypocrites. They speak peace, but wars in their mind. That is hypocritical. Read on.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
Come on.
And his head reach unto the clouds.
That's talking about his sin, his perverseness. All the wicked, evil imaginations have reached unto the heavens. Read.
Yet he shall perish forever.
For how long?
Like forever.
Come on.
Like his own dung.
Read.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
God said he's going to destroy the so-called red man off the planet. He's going to go. His wickedness is for short. It's not going to be here long. And it takes us, the prophets, to reveal and show exactly who he is. And then God is going to handle that thing.
That's right. All praises. All praises. Anything else? Nope. That was good right there. That was fire.
Hey, all praise. Hey, listen, WGAI, we do appreciate y'all greatly. So check it. We have some 5 shows coming up. All right, 5 shows coming up. I couldn't get the actual thumb for it, but we're going to finally break down, one, the Calvinists.
Yeah, the Calvinists.
We're going to deal with them, you apologetics. We're going to deal with them, the Calvinists, because all of y'all are Calvinists. Y'all believe in white Jesus and all of that garbage that you have. Faith without works is dead.
Faith without works.
Y'all stupid.
But they believe just faith only.
Yeah, just faith. I'm sorry, yes. Just faith only.
The actual Bible says faith without works is dead, but they somehow skip all that.
They skip all of that.
We're going to tear your religion apart.
And we're going to deal with you. That's one. Second thing, Passion of the Christ is coming for you. We're coming for you.
Because they got a sequel coming out.
Yep.
They got The Live to Christ Part 2.
Yeah. Hey, be ready. All right? Be ready. That's all I got, Officer.
Hey, I'm Officer Ray Well.
Officer Abraham.
Officer Menahem.
Officer Palaia.
And they didn't switch the cameras not one bit.
Try one more time.
They back there.
Try one more time.
All day, man.
They sleeping.
Officer Menahem.
There you go.
Officer Palaia.
And this is the
Armor God. Armor God radio show. Shout out to the IT team. Shout out Good night, Jesus.
Good job, y'all.
80.
My brothers.
All praises.
Most High Christ bless.